What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna be doing a my first time video. It's a little hot. I'm sitting in the car, y'all. I want to let my windows down because it's a lot of kids outside and they're gonna be making a lot of noise. But they are making a lot of noise. But I'm gonna be doing a my first time video. Let me see. Okay, my first time. Okay, first of all, thank you guys so much for returning back to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that I'm back with a new video. Oh, excuse my lashes, y'all. It's hot in here too. Let me see if I can put the window down just a little bit. Okay, I hope I don't get bit by no mosquitoes. Okay, yeah, so this is my first time video. And make sure you share this video as well. Okay, so my first kiss was in I believe it was 7th grade. So I had to been like 11 or 12. Or I remember I was so nervous. I remember I asked my friend, I said the stupidest question ever. I said, do your lips supposed to be hot or cold? That's a stupid ass question to ask. Like, do your lips supposed to be hot or cold? That's because I was young. I ain't know nothing about that. Like, my mind never been on nothing like that. But I knew he liked me, and I knew that day I was going to tell him that, you know, we can be boyfriend and girlfriend. But he used to always ask me, can I have a kiss? And I used to be like, no, I'm not about to give you no kiss. You ain't my boyfriend. He'd be like, I can't be. Like, what the hell? He would ask me that every day. So I had finally decided, you know, okay, so I'm going to tell him he my boyfriend. I knew, like I said, I knew he was going to kiss. So yeah, so that was my first kiss. So we did wind up kissing. And everybody was like, was screaming shit, talk about something. Look at y'all, look at y'all. I'm like, look, sit the fuck down. But look, I was nervous as hell. Trust me. Okay, next. So I have only 4 of my first that I'm gonna do today because I don't want the video to be too long. Okay, so the next one is my first heartbreak. Well, I don't really consider it as a first heartbreak because I was young. But in my eyes at that time, I felt like it was a heartbreak. I was crying. To my sister and her husband, I was crying. They was laughing because I know why they was laughing now. They was laughing because, although they told me at the time, but I didn't understand. They was laughing because they was like, you really crying? Like, damn, you really having a heartbreak? Like, it was like, basically they was trying to tell me like, it ain't gonna mean nothing to you later. You gonna be like, what? I really was crying. And that's really how I was. I really was crying. Because it was with this dude who I really liked it. Like, I really had liked it. And one day I had, somebody had told me that he was sitting at the park. And a girl was rubbing his leg. And I'm like, what? My heart dropped. I'm like, what? For real? I was 15 years old. I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right. Next time you see him or you talk to him, tell him I don't want to be with him no more. And that's what it was. And he kept trying to get back with me. He kept on trying. And I'm like, and I kept on saying, no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't the type of female to give in. I never was the type of female to give in on nothing, especially nothing like that. I'm not. You let something slide the first time, they're gonna think they could keep doing it. And And guess what? He even well, I don't know if it's true or not because I wanted to ask him years later, but he said no. But people was telling me that he lied and said we had sex. I was like, what the hell? I was a virgin at 15. I was a virgin. So I'm like, you lying, like, you lying. And then his excuse to me, I knew he said it. Like, I knew he said it. Like, you know when somebody lying. I knew he had said it. How he said it. This was his exact response. I don't know what nigga you pillow talking with. Pillow talking. First of all, I don't talk with people like that. Second of all, that goes to show you don't know who I am, like, and that I was a virgin at the time because we never even was able to get that far. Because right off the back, that's what you choose to do. You choose to fuck with somebody else because she was sexually active and I wasn't. And that's just what he was. But yeah, that was my first heartbreak. Well, I'm gonna say it because that was the first time I ever cried over somebody. First sex experience. Okay, a lot of people imagine their first sex experience with somebody who they, really want to be with, who they've been with for a long time, or whatever like that. But mine's, it was nothing like that. It was horrible. It was from hell. Literally, my first sex experience was hell. Like hell. Like, yes, it was. It was horrible. Horrible. First of all, after we had sex, after I let him break my virginity, I was 17 at the time. I had just graduated high school. It was like a month after I had graduated high school. He just lied about everything. He lied about his age. He lied about everything. Everything. Like, everything. It's like no one thing that I can name. He lied. Like, he had my mind just twisted. Like, I was so green. Like, I was green as fuck. Like, I remember people used to be like, you green. Not to me, but to other people. Now he's always be wondering, like, what do green mean? Like, what does that mean? I never asked, Until I got older, I realized what green is. Like, you slow to the streets, like you slow to game. Like, yeah, I was green as fuck, and he knew that. Nigga used to be telling me all type of stories, and it ain't take too long for me to realize, but it was like, damn, dude had a fucking baby mama, like all type of shit. I found out all this shit literally right after I had sex, like sex with him. It was like, you had a baby mama, you had kids, you fucking was older than me. It was all type of shit. They had people where I lived at, people who I didn't really hang with that much. They had people thinking that, I guess because of that experience, and I guess they must have heard about it, because his baby mom had came to the beauty spot when I had saw her at my job that I was working at. She used to come there, to buy hair or whatever, like that. But one particular time, but I had wound up telling her that, he didn't, like, he keep texting me, like, I don't want, I'm trying not to text, because we had talked on the phone before. That's how I found out he had a baby mom, because she called my phone, like, who this is. That's a story for another time. But anyways, she came to the beauty supply, whatever. I saw her come to the beauty supply, her and her baby. I'm like, damn, this dude really got a baby mama, like. Because I had wound up, I heard about her after the fact. From a lot of people I knew. Like, but yeah, so I heard all that information. I found out all of that information. She came to the beauty supply, whatever. So I was telling her that, he wouldn't stop texting me. He gonna text me some shit like, I'll make my baby mama beat you up and all type of shit. I'm like, what the hell, nigga? Your baby mama ain't gonna touch me. I said, but I'm gonna keep it real and, tell her what it is. And if she don't like it, she don't like it. But she ain't about to check me about no nigga. I'm gonna just, keep it real. Because I am younger than her. She older than me. And at the end of the day, I don't want to hurt. I'm not trying to hurt no another woman. Like, that never been me. That never was my MO. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But if you take it and you be mad and you call yourself trying to come at me some type of way, then it would have been a whole nother story. But she understood. She knew what it was. I guess they wound up having a fight. She had took my phone with her to the car. I guess they wound up having a fight or whatever like that. She came back. She brought my phone. She was like, "Thank you so much. I'm glad you told me that or whatever like that." I'm like, "Yeah." But yeah, it was just it was from hell. It was hell. Hell. But yeah, that was the horrible first sex experience. My first real love. We actually used to call each other cousins, like like people from New Orleans. If they grew up around each other, a lot of people call each other cousins. I don't know if y'all understand, but a lot of people do that. But yeah, so we used to call each other cousins. I used to hang with his sister or whatever like that. Like, I don't know, who was always cool. Like, I think he been liked me since we were younger. Like we was in, we didn't go to school together. I just used to see him in these apartments called Stone River, and we clicked from there. We used to always play, but he used to always run up to me and touch my booty. And I used to, although I used to like it, I used to run and tell his mama. Like I used to go and tell his mama. But anyways, we never did nothing like as far as like trying to be together or nothing like that. After I ain't see him for years, and one time we had moved on Whitecap and Cook, and he had came down the street. I think it was on a 4-wheeler with somebody. And I was like, oh, look at him, fine ass. And he had spoken, I spoke back. Then another time was in Park Village. We had moved to Park Village. And there was him and his mom and his sister and his brother was already living there. I'm like, But it was a long time ago. I wasn't interested in him like that no more. Like, we was younger. When we were younger, it'd be different. But anyways, that's when we started calling each other cousin. He ain't never played with me like that or none of that. I ain't never played with him or none of that like that. Every time, like we used to always hang. Like when I'm by his sister's house and I need to go to my house to get something, he'll walk with me to my house to go get whatever I needed. We'd just talk like regular, like nothing, no other shit. It wasn't ever no other shit. Like we used to even like go to the store like at nighttime, like if I need to go to the store at nighttime, like cause we used to be texting and everything. It was like he used to be like, "You want me to come with you?" And I used to be like, "Yeah." So it used to be me, him, and my sister walking to HEB or wherever we went. Like it used to be on some chill shit. But yeah, I was at that time. How old I was around that time? I was young, basically. I was young, so I was like in the ninth grade, I believe. Ninth grade. Yeah, I was 15 around that time too. So that was kind of after. Was that after? Yeah, that was after that happened with the guy who I was dating who lied and said he had sex with me, and I said I wasn't sexually active at the time because I was 15 at the time. I wasn't even sexually active. I lost my virginity when I was 17. But yeah, but that was right after that time when we started hanging around that time. But yeah, so he wound up getting into some shit. He had went to jail, and I was writing him or whatever like that. I told his mom to I gave his mama my number or whatever like that, and I told him to tell him write me. So he used to be calling like every time his mama would come back to the apartments because she had wound up moving. When she come over there, like she used to go by her friend's house. When she'll come over there, she'll tell her son to bring me the phone. So I used to be talking to him like that. And then we wound up. I told him to write me or whatever. So he had wrote me. And I was writing him ever since. Like, and he was talking to this girl. We used to have conversations about her or whatever like that. He used to express to me how he felt about her, that he don't think like she couldn't do nothing basically. She basically wasn't holding him down or whatever like that. So we was writing back and forth. So I think it was like a year or two, and he finally was like, yeah, it was like a year or two. Yeah, a year or two. He finally was like, man, I want to be with you or whatever like that. And it was like a long little letter, and I remember because I had got the letter on October 1st, 2012. Yeah, I got it on October 1st, 2012. And I'm like, damn. I was 17 at the time. And I'm like, damn, like, y'all, I had just broke my virginity with the older guy in July. I think it was July 24th to July 26th, 2012. And I'm like, damn, I gotta tell him. But then I'm like, I don't have to because we wasn't together, But I just felt like it still, like, weighed over my shoulder because it was something that I didn't tell him. Like, we used to be talking about everything. But I'm like, man, no. I don't know. No. But that letter had wound up coming after a while because we had stopped writing each other. I guess because he had wound up breaking up with his ex, and I guess he had started back talking to her or whatever. So I don't know if that caused him to stop writing me or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, so that letter had came, and I was that just weighed over my shoulder, like damn, he really trying to be with me. But I'm like, I don't know, it was so many thoughts in my head, like, about it. For sure, I liked him, like, well, I loved him. I always had love for him, always had love for him. But I was like, it was like, dang, like, I really, that was a secret that I had. Although it wasn't, like, we wasn't together or nothing, but it's still, like, weighed heavy on me. And believe it or not, I didn't tell him that story until, like, the beginning of this year, and it's 2020. And that happened in 2012. But, like I said, we wasn't together, but still, like, that weighed heavy on me. But, yeah, I still have love for him until this day. I had stopped talking to him in 2016. Yeah, in 2016. It was a lie. I ain't gonna get into that, but it was like a lie. It was a lie. Yeah, I used to get questioned. Like, I literally, like, y'all may think it's too much information, but I literally used to, like, I ain't have shit. Like, if you know me growing up, you know my mama, you know my grandma, you know my grandpa, you know my sisters, brothers, all that. You know that my grandma children barely had anything. My other family, they money, they banking. But as far as my grandma children, we ain't grow up really with shit. Like, we ain't we ain't grow up really with shit. Damn, that call just distracted me. What the hell I was talking about? Yeah, we ain't grow up really with shit. That's what I was about to say. And yeah, so any little money that I have, I used to give to this dude. I used to give to his mama, to give to him. I think I had started working at the beauty supply. Like, when I see her, I give her $20 and $40. When I have it, because I really ain't have shit to give. I was fucking making minimum wage. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I would just give any and everything. And that was times in between times, like, we used to stop talking and start back talking, and shit like that. And I still used to, try to look out for him any chance that I got. But not just saying that it went one way, because I used to live with his mom at one point, and she helped me out a lot. Like, so that ain't just go one way. It don't have nothing to do with that. It have to do with the fact that I'm out here, you in there, you expecting me to do a lot out here, and you can't do a lot in there, and you think that it's easy when it's not easy out here. Like, it's hard. It's not easy. Like, you can't just want something to just happen. A lot of shit fell. Like, a lot of shit fell, and trust me, that weighed a lot on my shoulder, because I want to make sure for a fact that, whenever he was to get home, that I have everything right, everything situated. And they used to stress me out a lot, and I think that's a part of, like, why a lot of shit failed with me, because I used to try to force it, and if it don't happen, I used to be getting mad. I done lost relationships with people because I used to be angry. If I ain't getting it when I want it my way and shit like that, losing all type of relationships and friendship with people, like, all type of shit, like, because of that's how much I love dude. And I know he loved me, but it's like, ain't that much love in the world. So in, like, 2016 is when I really finally got fed up. I'm like, yeah, I can't do it no more. And I think that's when he really knew. Like, we was still writing here and there, but I think that's when he really knew. Mind you, he went to jail in, I think, 2010 or 2011. And 2016 is when I finally stopped talking to him like that. Like, we'll talk every now and then, like, through the years up until, the beginning of this year. We'll talk, like, between time, whatever, like that. But there was no ongoing thing, like, because I had to stop that. Like, yeah, I had to stop that. Like, mm-mm. If you love me how you say you love me, when you get out, show me. I'm still gonna be here, so show me. Like, it's no more of me trying to prove myself to you. You gotta prove yourself to me. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. Because a lot of time I ain't never used to give myself credit for a lot of things. I used to think what I used to do wasn't nothing. Like the little change I used to get one shit. Like, because guess what? Ain't nobody else living for me. Like, I'm living for me. Like, you ain't do what I had to do for you. Like, you ain't do that. And I used to be the one getting questioned. Like, why am I really here? Like, what you mean? Why am I really here? Shouldn't I be the one questioning you? Like what the hell? Like, but I used to be so naive, y'all. Like, naive. Like, so naive to a lot of shit. But yeah, I think I went too much into the story because I'm sitting here like, damn, that was been supposed to stop this video. Damn, I'm at 21 minutes. Okay, y'all. So that was my first kiss, my first love, my first heartbreak, and my first sex experience. Thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that your girl is back with another video. And let me know what you guys want to see from me next, and I'll be ready to post that. I really been trying to get my subscribers up and my views up, so that's why I haven't really been posting lately. But once that happens, I'll be posting a whole lot more. Each week I'll do like 2-3 videos. I just want to be monetized before I just put out everything that's in my mind, because I want to be monetized basically. So I want to have a lot of views, like, so once that go up, then trust me, y'all gonna get a lot of content from me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's your girl Just Trail, so make sure you come back again, and I'll be waiting.